You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are targets of Kanye West, who will call them out for making sacrifices.
But every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
If you thought Kanye would stop talking if he stopped being blacklisted by all major companies and losing half of his money, you were mistaken. It appears that Kanye is now more determined than ever to expose everyone involved in the dark side of Hollywood, including his former friend's fiance and Jay-Z, in a new viral interview. What specifically did Kanye expose regarding Beyonce's alleged participation in Hollywood's sacrifices? While many fans are cheering Kanye for unleashing truth bombs on the elites, the Beehive is criticizing him for using Beyonce's name as leverage.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce,
No, you, man.
but they can't control me. You
No,
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
According to Kanye, he lost $2 billion in one day after several companies cut ties with him, including his longtime partner Adidas. It's been a little over a month since Kanye lost his billionaire status overnight following a widespread campaign by many people and businesses to cancel Kanye over his comments about the Jewish people in Hollywood. But none of this has stopped Kanye from speaking his mind. In an Instagram post with the hashtag love speech, "I lost $2 billion in one day, yet I'm still here," Kanye tweeted. Speech about love, as you can see. Despite losing all of his lucrative business deals and being almost entirely deplatformed, Kanye is still not backing down. He isn't afraid to name drop anyone and everyone he believes to be involved in the seedy side of Hollywood. And it appears that Beyonce and Jay-Z are the latest to come under fire. According to Kanye, Bey and Jay are engaged in some sort of ritual. First of all, it's safe to say that everyone agrees that Hollywood is a very sinister place. While it's true that many celebrity conspiracy theories are unfounded, nobody can deny that the entertainment industry has a dark side that has ruined many souls. As comedian Dave Chappelle noted, the moment a famous person decides to speak out about the dark side of Hollywood, they are branded as crazy.
What's happening in Hollywood? That a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me."
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
In addition, the notion that actors must sell their souls for fame and fortune is as ancient as Hollywood itself. Yes, some conspiracy theories regarding the entertainment business are absurd, but it's important to remember that many purported conspiracies came to pass.
The CIA ordered the creation of a secret program intended to find ways of mind control. They funded an army of psychiatric institutions across the United States and Canada to perform experiments on unsuspecting patients using psychedelic drugs, sensory deprivation, electroshock treatment, and more.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are two of the most well-known and influential figures in the industry, so their names are frequently mentioned about the shady side of the entertainment business and the purported sacrifices made in Hollywood. At one point, Beyonce was even accused of witchcraft by her former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, who said she had to move around a lot to start over after speaking out against the Queen Bee. Kimberly even requested a restraining order against Beyonce, and in her court paperwork, she claimed that Beyonce had launched a campaign against her that included black magic, unsettling spells, and severe witchcraft.
People I've worked with that have been on a plateau have been paid to fire me. I found this out, and then it just kept happening. So it was like, it was a pattern. You invest all this time and everything in it, and then, she comes and pays people to fire me and insult me, and it's just been disastrous.
Kimberly further asserted that everyone in the music industry, upper echelons, is aware of Beyonce's dubious behavior, and that it took her years to be able to break free from Beyonce's influence.
It's interesting that, the public doesn't know all these things, but the people that are associated in the higher powers to say more or less do, and I've just been this entire time. This has been going on for a very long time, and so it's taken God's strength actually to really make me get up and go stand up for myself, and doing that starting with a restraining order. I don't want anything to do with this person.
Now, when this news first surfaced, the majority of Beyonce's fans dismissed Kimberly as crazy and claimed she was just mad because Beyonce fired her. However, there were also a lot of people who said there must be some truth to what Kimberly said because she never sold her story to a tabloid, so didn't try to profit from it in any way. In addition, Kimberly isn't the first person to claim Beyonce sold her soul for power and influence. Former Destiny, Farrah Franklin, a child member, also discussed this in her interview with Vlad TV.
About Destiny's Child or the money, it was about my happiness. And if I'm not happy, I'm not staying anywhere. So, I can't give my all if I'm not happy. And I'm not selling my soul, or I'm not doing anything out of character for anyone or anything.
If there's one celebrity who cannot be stopped by any contracts, it's Kanye West. As you already know, Kanye isn't afraid to name names. And in his most recent interview with the Daily Stardust, Kanye opened up about things most celebrities refuse to discuss, including Beyonce's involvement in Hollywood. Keep in mind, however, that Farrah had to sign some type of NDA when she left Destiny's Child, so she really can't say. Kanye asserted that his mother, Donda, was sacrificed, and he continued by naming several other celebrities whose loved ones perished in questionable circumstances.
Mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
Kanye also said that unlike many other rappers, he can't be blackmailed because he never killed anyone, and that's why he gets to speak his truth.
This truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. And even if they did figure out a way, I'm still not backing down from what I said. It's Jewish people that did bad business. I'm Semite, so I can't be anti-Semitic. They stole our history from us. They stole who we are, and it's up. In Jesus' name, amen. Y'all have a good night.
In addition, Kanye claimed that since he has never killed anybody, he is immune to blackmail, unlike many other rappers, and is thus free to express his opinion.
They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me.
No,
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
That's right.
It's up. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve.
Interesting fact, on November 4, Kanye shared disturbing texts he had received from celebrity personal trainer Harley Pasternak, who had threatened to institutionalize him and had previously boasted about creating a home gym for Beyonce and Jay-Z. In one of the texts, Harley threatened to send Kanye to a mental institution where he would never be able to see him again unless they had a conversation. Harley created a backup plan. A play date with the kids won't be the same if I institutionalize you once more. where they medicate the hell out of you and send you back to Zombieland forever. However, isn't it absurd that a personal trainer could openly threaten to institutionalize a major celebrity? Now, this is where the situation becomes even creepier. See, Harley isn't just a personal trainer. According to a trending Twitter thread, he also previously worked for the Department of National Defense with the Canadian government and was employed by a military facility that conducts research into various psychological operations to influence human behavior. And get this, back in 2016, after an incident that occurred at Harley's house of all places, Kanye was put on an involuntary psychiatric hold. The list of Harley's famous customers was also deleted from his official Wikipedia page as soon as the threat against him became public. As for the responses of fans to Kanye's expose of Beyonce and Jay-Z for making Hollywood sacrifices, many people are complimenting Kanye for being one of the only celebrities to openly discuss the negative aspects of the industry. According to one Twitter user, he's going full anti-Matrix. He's not going to be led back in now unless he goes through some humiliation. And another person added, Kanye is saying the same things a lot of other now dead celebrities have said. He's just not afraid to name names. They're gonna kill him too. It's sad that what he's saying is going over a lot of people's heads. There is the cost to fame and fortune. However, Beyonce's die-hard fans are now attacking Kanye, claiming that he only mentioned Beyonce to garner attention. One fan mocked Kanye's remarks about Hollywood sacrifices and wrote, "Kanye knows y'all think Beyonce and Jay-Z are the rich devils, and he uses this accordingly every time people start saying he's crazy. He'd be like, but Beyonce and Jay-Z in the Illuminati." But what do you think about all of this? Do you believe Kanye when he claims that Beyonce and other Hollywood elites are making sacrifices? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Take care.